Have you ever played a video game and wanted to rage quit? Most likely yes. We've all just wanted to throw our controllers at our televisions, or walls, or on the floor. It's probably because that certain level is hard as heck. Or this one in particular boss is super annoying. We've all been there while playing video games, but it's something that, at the same time, I enjoy myself. That determination I have to keep going and going and going to finish the level, defeat an enemy, or flat out 100% the game. That's the thing about video games. We play them to have fun, but it's always a challenge. Whether the challenge is finding all the collectibles in the game, gaining the most points, or just beating your friend in a race, there's something about trying to get to that goal that makes you feel accomplished. Getting towards the end is feeling like the greatest thing you've done. It's why, as a video game player, I've noticed that I like challenges. There are different genres of video games, such as movies and music, but one thing I've noticed about video games that can be different is not only the genre, but the pacing and entertainment you get from it. There are platforming games such as Donkey Kong Country and Rayman, but then you get games like Super Meat Boy that are extremely hard, and there are others such as Yoshi's Woolly World and Kirby Star Allies, which aren't extremely hard. They're very easy. For me, I've always been in the middle of how I like my video games. I like the feel of a great challenge, but still being able to actually play the game. When I played certain games that were just way too easy for anyone to play, I felt like it wasn't enjoyable, making it slow and boring. But then I played games where I want to explode with anger. It's why I like that medium of video games. But no matter what you like and how you like it, there's always a challenge somewhere that you will find, and it's the same that goes with life. Yes, I said it. Challenges in video games and challenges in life have the same feeling. Why do I say that? Well, let me explain. In life, there's always something that is a challenge, and often come to you from a child taking all those tests in school to an adult, then finding a job, making sure you get hired, keeping your job, and then once you know you're good at your job, maybe want a promotion. Depending on how your life goes, from wanting to be in a relationship, getting married, and having a child. It's all big challenges that we want to take. Challenges in general are thriving for us. We're always constantly craving them. With that being said, I want to consider achievements for Xbox or trophies for PlayStation. Those definitely help with our craving for accomplishment. Things we would never do in a certain video game now makes us want to take our time out of our day to try to earn a virtual award. It's something so simple and unimportant to us, but we try to get it anyways. Those challenges can range from super easy to super difficult. Something about them can just feel fun and rewarding. Like, man, I just accomplished something. To me, it's definitely a human nature thing for us, but we all want that success in life, which just makes us feel good. Speaking of trying to succeed though, some people cut their way into getting that reward. Back in the NES days, there was the Game Genie, which could allow the player to change a game's code, which means potentially helping you through a tough level that you're having trouble with. Well, not only did that help you through tough levels, there are also cheat codes that you can be found from a strategy guide or a word from a friend. Nowadays, that's not even the case anymore. A company such as Nintendo basically will just give you the chance to beat a level with no effort at all, such as Super Mario 3D Land, where the more times you die, the game will give you an invincibility Tanuki power-up. And although all these ways are here to help you through beating a game, for me it just doesn't feel right. The way of just being a game normally just makes you feel even better, like I've just achieved something that barely anyone has. When probably in reality, a lot of people have with that feeling, man, like I said before, it's great. Sometimes to the point where you go to your friend and brag about it. Well, hopefully you're not mean about it, but you know it does happen. It is life. We get very excited in the moment sometimes, but that's why we're so proud of ourselves for accomplishing it. Sometimes we don't just have the victory to ourselves. We go ahead and share that with the joy of who you're with, whether it's a family member or a friend, and you get that victory together. And that's even better than just a victory by yourself. I have to say one thing though about cheat codes or strategy guides to now Let's Play / walkthrough videos. There's something special to me because I did use some of these things, especially Let's Plays. And for me, that's not really cheating as much as I couldn't figure out how to continue through a level, or wanted to know some tips and tricks to help my experience through the game. Those are definitely needed sometimes, so I don't knock anyone using those or rewinds that companies provide us for older games that are in a collection. I've seen that multiple times. Some of these games can be challenging, and for me or other players, we need them. It's how I want to experience the game, so I feel like I can beat them or at least go through the game. It is what it is, but from what I mentioned before, to see if you can do it without that makes you feel even better. People do this in life though. They cheat their way to the top of a job in an unfair fashion, maybe in a real life game like cards or the Olympics. It sucks to see that, but everyone wants to feel accomplished. But it's just not how it works. We all accomplish things in life, but it's different for everyone. So to steal someone's win they got that really potentially means more to them just isn't cool. They say the statement, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Well, that might be partially true, but we do care about that destination because we think about it for a long time. And with having victory and celebration, that does conclude to potentially having another journey and destination. So both of them are very important. So with that being said, yeah, challenges is a big part in video games, but in life as well. It's why when I play video games, I enjoy a challenge, and not so much in games that are just story-based where I'm just watching a movie. But at the end of the day, it's what you as a person may want in your life for your challenges. What do you like in a challenge?